Straight in. Boom! Oh! Alright, welcome back to another episode of About the Green. We are at the beautiful Howick Golf Course today, and we are joined by Invoice Finance Specialist from our home team, Alex Wong.
Hey, how are you, mate?
Thanks, mate. Thank you so much for coming along.
No, for sure.
We've finally managed to get out on the golf course. It's been probably 2 months, to be honest. Just raining up here in Auckland the whole time. And today we are going to be playing 9 holes, scramble. We take the best shot from both of our shots, same sort of format. But what we're going to be diving into today is Invoice Finance, one of our golden bread and butter products that Alex heads up. And we're going to be talking about the benefits of it. And Alex is going to run us through a few examples and other things.
Yeah.
Awesome, mate.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
No.
What we'll probably do is just hit this shot.
Yeah.
Then we can move up to the next tee and maybe talk about what is Invoice Finance.
Yep.
Straight in. Boom! Oh, mate, you hit it perfect. You just rammed. So, what we're all here for, would you mind running us through Invoice Finance? What is it?
Yeah, invoice financing in its simplest form, what I describe to clients is basically it's an overdraft that you secure using your invoice. Basically brings your cash flow forward from waiting on terms. So for instance, if you issue an invoice and you typically have to wait 30 days for the payment, what it does is we bring the 80% of it forward through to tomorrow. Yep. And then so you got instant access to your funds that you've earned already, which allows you to capitalize on marketing costs or supplier discounts and things like that, and actually helps you manage your cash flow a lot better. So yeah, it's a real nice simple tool that business can use quite efficiently to manage cash flow.
Cool. So it sounds like it's not external debt, it's more just speeding up money that's already in your business.
Correctly, yeah. So we're not trying to raise debt. All we're doing is actually bringing that cash flow that you've earned already forward, and it's just a financing cost for that 30 days, 60 days, or whatever that term you've provided to your debtor. It's purely a timing of cash flow mechanism that we bring forward for you, and obviously there's a slight cost to it.
You said you sort of brought up overdraft and line of credit. How does the invoice side differentiate other than what you just said, the sort of security that you have to give to a bank or to a lender?
Yeah, so the main difference is with overdraft, it's normally a fixed limit that you have, and then once you've actually hit the limit, you can fluctuate within there, but you can't extend unless you go back to the bank and ask for another loan approval or overdraft for extension. Whereas invoice financing, their facility allows you to grow as your invoice ledger grows and also shrink as you go. So it's a really flexible solution.
Oh, not bad at all, mate. But so you're saying to me previously that you had your own business before, and I heard something about you'd used Invoice Finance for your business. There's your ball, isn't it? Yeah. There you go. Would you be able to run us through what you thought of it, mate? Because this is a perfect example. You had your own business.
Yeah. So when I had my construction company, I had and had used invoice financing, especially when I had commercial clients. It was just really during that time of COVID where cash flow was very tight for everyone involved. Everyone was delaying payments, but I couldn't allow that to affect my ability to pay my boys or my suppliers. So ultimately, yeah, invoice finance probably saved me quite a bit. I actually passed on the cost of the invoice financing through to them, to the clients themselves. So I was upfront and say, look, I need the payment, because normally we were on 7 days terms, but they were pushing out to 30, 40 days at the time. So what that meant was that, yeah, I was being bank if I didn't get it funded. So I wasn't in the business of being a bank.
Yes.
So I said, well, if you want those terms, then yeah, there's a cost for it, and I'm just passing it on. So yeah, so that's what I mean. The invoice financing to me was a bit of a lifeline at the time. Yeah.
So you're talking about your business in construction. What other sort of industries, what's an example client that would fit really well for invoice finance as a solution?
Anything with sort of high labour content where you're actually doing a charge up type basis, such as like say IT contracting, where the agency is contracting out their IT guys. You're paying the IT contractor weekly, and whereas your debtor's not paying you for 20 of the following month. Wet and dry hire of machinery and things like that, where if on an hourly basis or equipment basis, you're charging that out on a weekly, and then again you're not being charged or you're not being paid for another 30, 40 days. Manufacturing, classifying with that's where we can actually use trade finance and actually invoice financing, where invoicing finance can actually be used to pay off the trade finance. Transporting, again, for haulage. If you've got a delivery docket, once you've got the delivery and you're sending your invoice out, again, they'll pay in like another 20 days or whatever. If as long as you've got a nice business where there's a timing cash flow issue, where you've actually delivered the goods or completed the work and you're giving terms to them, we can help with invoice financing.
Fantastic.
So that's ideal,
because it's all about, you've got expenses to pay, staff, electricity, all your fixed costs through the next 30 days. You need money. You need cash there to pay those expenses. And ultimately, if you're not getting paid until the next 30 days, you've got no money coming in. You've got an invoice sitting there, but that's just an IOU, really.
Correct. Yeah, it is. It is.
Nice. Nice play. That's what we want. Yeah.